Love has always been powerful, but at times it was also forbidden. Not long ago, white men who loved black women faced more than judgment. They risked their careers, reputations, and even their freedom. Laws were designed to keep them apart, but some defied the odds, refusing to let society dictate their hearts. In this video, we'll uncover the famous men who broke barriers for love. Some endured scandals, others made history, and a few paid the ultimate price. Get ready for a journey through love that stood against the world. Richard Loving and Mildred Jeter. Richard Loving and Mildred Jeter never thought their love would cause so much trouble, but in the 1950s things were different. Richard was a white man, and Mildred was a black woman who also had Native American roots. They grew up in Virginia and fell in love. They wanted to get married, so they traveled to Washington, D.C. because their home state had a law that banned interracial marriage. They were so happy when they returned home, but that happiness did not last long. One night, police barged into their house and arrested them for being married. The court told them they could not live in Virginia as husband and wife, so they had to leave for 25 years. Forced out of their home, they moved to Washington, D.C., but they missed Virginia. Mildred got tired of waiting, so she wrote a letter to Robert Kennedy, who sent her to lawyers who took their case to the Supreme Court. In 1967, the court ruled in their favor and changed the law forever. Richard once told his lawyer, "Just tell the court, I love my wife." Their fight for love made history and helped many other couples marry freely. Tony Curtis and Jill. In the midst of Hollywood's glittering 1950s, Tony Curtis, a charismatic icon celebrated for his magnetic charm, found himself drawn to a remarkable yet enigmatic woman known simply as Jill. Their paths first crossed in the exclusive social circles that defined the era's elite, where glamour and secrecy went hand in hand. Despite the undeniable allure of their connection, Tony and Jill were acutely aware of the times they lived in. Interracial relationships were fraught with controversy, and every stolen moment carried the weight of societal disapproval. To protect their burgeoning love from prying eyes and the harsh judgment of a prejudiced society, the pair kept their romance discreet and carefully guarded. Their clandestine affair was more than a fleeting liaison. It was a quiet act of rebellion against the rigid norms of the day. While the public remained unaware of the full depth of their bond, those who knew of their connection understood that, for Tony and Jill, love was a force powerful enough to transcend the barriers of race and convention. Tom Jones and Mary Wilson. In the mid-1960s, two huge music stars, Tom Jones and Mary Wilson, met up at a concert backstage. Tom was this Welsh guy with a voice that could shake the room, and Mary was one of the Supremes singing hits like Stop, In the Name of Love. They were both at the top of their game, but when they crossed paths, sparks flew. Their romance was quick and fiery, but it wasn't the kind of love story you could shout from the rooftops. Back then, interracial relationships were a big deal, especially for famous people. So, they kept things quiet. They'd sneak glances, share late-night talks, and dance to their own rhythm, away from prying eyes. Mary later wrote in her book that Tom was charming and magnetic, and their connection felt electric. Tom admitted in interviews that their chemistry was undeniable, but the world wasn't ready for a white man and a black woman to be together openly. Gossip could have ruined their careers, so they hid their love. Even though their time together was short, it left a mark. Mary called it intense and unforgettable, while Tom praised her as a force of nature. Their story wasn't just about two singers falling for each other. It was a quiet act of rebellion in an era that tried to keep people apart. Robin Williams and Marcia Garces. In 1980, Hollywood was alive with possibility, and the creative spirit was at an all-time high. At a glamorous industry gala, a meeting ground for film innovators and rising stars, Robin Williams, then celebrated for his electrifying humor and boundless energy, found himself mingling among the visionaries of cinema. It was here that he first crossed paths with Marcia Garces, an accomplished film producer renowned for her keen eye and transformative approach to filmmaking. As the evening unfolded, Robin's quick wit and genuine charm naturally drew the attention of Marcia. Amid the buzz of animated conversations and clinking champagne glasses, they discovered a shared passion for storytelling. Robin's infectious laughter and offbeat humor offered a refreshing perspective to Marcia, who was equally intrigued by his unconventional approach to life and art. Their conversation flowed effortlessly, from the nuances of comedic timing to the challenges of translating creative visions onto the screen. For Marcia, Robin's candid and spontaneous style was a breath of fresh air in an industry that often demanded conformity, while Robin found in Marcia a thoughtful and insightful collaborator who understood the magic behind every frame. That night, their chance encounter sparked a creative connection that would linger in the memories of those who witnessed it. It was a meeting that not only celebrated the spontaneity of artistic expression, but also hinted at the promise of future collaborations, an enduring reminder that sometimes the most unexpected encounters can change the course of creative journeys. Robert De Niro and Grace Hightower. Robert De Niro, the acclaimed actor, and Grace Hightower, a dedicated philanthropist, began their relationship in 1987, forging a bond that defied the racial tensions and societal expectations of the era. Meeting in New York City's dynamic 1980s social scene, their interracial romance became a quiet yet powerful challenge to prevailing norms, reflecting a shift toward greater inclusivity. Despite public scrutiny, their relationship deepened over a decade, culminating in marriage in 1997. Together, they navigated personal and public challenges, including a brief separation in 1999 and subsequent reconciliation, demonstrating resilience in their commitment. Their family expanded with the birth of their son in 1998 and twins via surrogate in 2011, blending into De Niro's broader family. Beyond their personal journey, the couple collaborated on philanthropic efforts, notably in humanitarian and arts initiatives, leveraging their platforms for social impact. Though they faced a divorce filing in 2018, which was later withdrawn in 2020, their enduring partnership underscores a legacy of love that transcended racial barriers and weathered life's complexities, offering a poignant example of steadfast unity in the face of adversity. Roger Ebert and Chaz Hamill-Smith. For Roger Ebert, a man whose life revolved around the power of storytelling, love found its way to him in a different kind of narrative. In 1989, he met Chaz Hamill-Smith, an attorney with a fierce dedication to justice and community work. What began as an unexpected connection soon turned into a partnership grounded in mutual respect and admiration. Unlike the fast-paced Hollywood romances he often critiqued, their love was steady, enduring, and built on shared passions: film, literature, and social advocacy. Ebert, known for his sharp cinematic insights, admired Hamill-Smith's ability to see the world through a lens of empathy and change. She, in turn, appreciated his intellectual curiosity and unwavering commitment to film as a medium for truth and reflection. Their relationship flourished privately, away from the public eye, but its depth was undeniable. When Ebert faced his most challenging battle, losing his ability to speak due to illness, Chaz became his voice, standing beside him in a testament to love's unwavering strength. David Bowie and Iman. David Bowie was no stranger to reinvention, but in 1990 he encountered something that changed him in a way no stage persona ever could. Iman, a supermodel and businesswoman of extraordinary grace, entered his world, bringing a balance that grounded the larger-than-life rock star. Their love story was not one of instant fireworks, but of deep mutual admiration. Bowie, ever the artist, saw in Iman not just beauty, but a creative force in her own right. She, in turn, found in him a kindred spirit, someone unafraid to be bold and break boundaries. They met in a setting where art, fashion, and music seamlessly blended, and their connection transcended the glitz of celebrity romance. Bowie spoke of Iman as his greatest inspiration, while she credited him for redefining love in her life. Despite their vastly different upbringings, they created a life together rooted in respect, passion, and a refusal to be bound by expectations. Unlike the fleeting affairs of the entertainment world, their relationship endured, becoming a beacon of lasting love and creative synergy. It wasn't just a marriage, it was a meeting of two visionaries whose love left a mark as profound as their art. Robin Thicke and Paula Patton. Some love stories start with a grand gesture, but for Robin Thicke and Paula Patton, it began with a shared dream. They met as teenagers in the early 1990s, drawn together by their love for music, film, and creativity. Long before fame came knocking, they built a foundation of friendship and admiration. Thicke, an aspiring musician with a knack for smooth melodies, found his biggest supporter in Patton, who was carving her own path in acting. Their relationship evolved alongside their careers, growing through the challenges of the entertainment industry. While Thicke's music career skyrocketed, Patton made her mark in Hollywood, yet they always returned to the bond that had carried them from their early days. The two supported each other through triumphs and setbacks, proving that love can thrive even under the pressures of fame. For years, they were inseparable, attending events together, sharing creative projects, and navigating the highs and lows of the spotlight. Though their love story eventually faced turbulence, their journey remains a reminder of how deep connections can shape and influence lives. From young dreamers to industry stars, Thicke and Patton's romance was one that blended passion, creativity, and an unbreakable history. Justin Chambers and Keisha Chambers. Before Justin Chambers became a household name in television, he was a rising model navigating the competitive fashion industry. It was during this time, in 1995, that he met Keisha Chambers, who worked in the modeling industry. Unlike the fleeting relationships often seen in entertainment, their connection was built on shared ambition and deep admiration. Keisha, who had a background in talent management, saw Justin's potential beyond just his looks, while Justin appreciated her unwavering support and strong sense of self. Their love story unfolded away from the public eye, growing in strength as Justin transitioned from modeling to acting. Even as he gained fame, particularly for his role on Grey's Anatomy, their relationship remained steady, rooted in mutual respect rather than industry glitz. Together, they built a family and prioritized a life focused on stability over celebrity. Through decades of change, their bond endured, a rare Hollywood romance that thrived on trust, loyalty, and a shared commitment to each other's success. Adam Housley and Tamara Mowry. When journalist Adam Housley and actress Tamara Mowry crossed paths in 2000, they found an instant connection, but their love story was far from conventional. Coming from different backgrounds, their relationship faced scrutiny, with critics questioning their interracial romance. Yet rather than letting outside opinions define them, Adam and Tamara built a foundation of resilience and unwavering support. Tamara, already a beloved actress from Sister Sister, admired Adam's intellect and journalistic integrity, while Adam was drawn to her warmth and dedication to family. Their bond strengthened over the years, proving that love, when rooted in deep respect, can overcome any challenge. They married in 2011, embracing both their differences and shared values. Together, they've navigated Hollywood, journalism, and parenthood with grace, never letting outside noise dictate their path. Their love is a testament to the power of staying true to one another, despite the pressures of public life.
Robert F. Smith and Hope Dworacek. For billionaire businessman Robert F. Smith, success was measured in calculated investments and strategic decisions. But in 2000, at a high-profile industry event, he encountered something beyond business. Hope Dworacek, a model and media personality who exuded confidence and ambition. What started as a chance meeting soon developed into a powerful partnership, blending intellect, ambition, and deep personal connection. Hope, known for her presence in the modeling world, was more than just a beautiful face. She shared Robert's drive, pushing herself beyond traditional career expectations. Meanwhile, Robert, the CEO of Vista Equity Partners, saw in her a partner who understood both the pressures of public life and the demands of success. Over the years, their relationship deepened, evolving into a marriage that balanced personal fulfillment with professional ambition. Together, they have built a life that reflects their shared values: philanthropy, business leadership, and family. Their love story is one of two high achievers finding strength in one another, proving that true partnership thrives when both individuals are empowered to pursue their dreams. George Lucas and Mellody Hobson. By 2006, George Lucas had already revolutionized filmmaking, but his greatest adventure was yet to come. That year, he met Mellody Hobson, a businesswoman whose intelligence and financial acumen made her a powerhouse in the corporate world. Unlike the Hollywood relationships built on fleeting attraction, Theirs was rooted in a deep understanding of ambition and creativity. Melody, a trailblazer in finance, admired Lucas's ability to create worlds beyond imagination, while Lucas was drawn to her sharp mind and independent spirit. Despite their different industries, they found common ground in their commitment to innovation and leadership. Their relationship challenged norms, proving that art and business could not only coexist, but thrive together. In 2013, they sealed their union with marriage, blending their lives in a way that demonstrated mutual admiration and respect. As partners, they have used their influence to drive philanthropy and education initiatives, proving that love can flourish when two visionaries come together with a shared purpose. Phil Collen and Helen L. Simmons. For Def Leppard guitarist Phil Collen, life on the road was all he had known, until he met costume designer Helen L. Simmons in 2010. Their meeting was unassuming, a connection forged through mutual friends in the entertainment world. What started as casual conversations soon developed into something deeper, a love built on creativity, passion, and an appreciation for artistry in all its forms. Phil, who had seen the highs and lows of the music industry, found in Helen a partner who valued authenticity over image. Their bond was more than just romance. It was a creative partnership where music and design intersected. They supported each other's work, blending their artistic talents in ways that strengthened their relationship. In an industry known for excess and fleeting relationships, Phil and Helen proved that true love can thrive when two people share a deep respect for each other's craft and spirit. Dirk Nowitzki and Jessica Olsen. Dirk Nowitzki's towering presence on the basketball court made him a global icon. But his most important connection happened far from the spotlight. In 2010, he met Jessica Olsen, an art gallery director with a keen eye for creativity. Their worlds seemed miles apart, one dominated by sports, the other by fine art. But it was precisely this contrast that sparked their bond. Jessica, with her Swedish and Kenyan heritage, brought a cultural richness to their relationship, while Dirk's quiet nature found balance in her refined artistic sensibilities. They connected over deep conversations about their passions, forming a relationship that transcended stereotypes and expectations. Despite the attention surrounding their interracial romance, they remained focused on their shared values, family, philanthropy, and the pursuit of excellence in their respective fields. Marrying in 2012, they embraced a life that blended cultures and traditions, raising their children with a global perspective. Their love story stands as a testament to the idea that true connection isn't defined by background, but by mutual respect and shared vision. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Few modern romances have unfolded under as much scrutiny as that of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Their paths crossed in 2016, introduced by mutual friends at a private gathering. From the start, their relationship broke convention, an American actress stepping into the rigid structures of the British monarchy. Yet, for Harry and Meghan, it was never about tradition. It was about love. Their connection deepened through shared passions for humanitarian work and social advocacy, creating a bond that thrived despite immense public and media attention. From secret dates to their highly publicized engagement in 2017, their journey captured global fascination. However, life as a royal couple came with pressures that tested their resilience. Meghan's struggle with the constraints of royal life and relentless media scrutiny led to their groundbreaking decision to step back from official duties in 2020. Through it all, Harry and Meghan have redefined what it means to be a modern royal couple, prioritizing personal happiness over public expectation and using their platform to champion causes close to their hearts. Their love story continues to evolve, proving that true partnership is about standing together, no matter the odds. Joshua Jackson and Jodie Turner-Smith. When Joshua Jackson and Jodie Turner-Smith first met in 2018, there was an immediate spark, one that quickly evolved into a deep and modern romance. Both successful actors in their own right, they bonded over their mutual respect for storytelling and representation in Hollywood. While Joshua was already a seasoned star, Jodie was establishing herself as a force to be reckoned with, bringing intelligence and confidence to every role she took on. Their relationship blossomed organically, defying Hollywood norms of short-lived romances. Instead of keeping their love quiet, they embraced it fully, challenging outdated expectations, particularly around interracial relationships. Jodie often spoke about the significance of their love, noting the importance of Black women being cherished and respected in public relationships. Married in 2019, they welcomed their first child a year later, navigating fame and family life with an admirable sense of authenticity. Their bond, built on passion and mutual admiration, reflects a new era of love in Hollywood, one where visibility, respect, and individuality take center stage. Errol Flynn and Eartha Kitt. Few Hollywood figures embodied rebellion like Errol Flynn, and in the 1950s, his brief but passionate connection with Eartha Kitt further cemented his reputation as a man who lived by his own rules. Kitt, a mesmerizing singer and actress with an undeniable presence, met Flynn on a Hollywood set, where their chemistry was immediate. However, their romance was anything but simple. In a deeply segregated era, interracial relationships were considered scandalous, particularly for a star like Flynn, whose every move was scrutinized. Yet, he was drawn to Kitt's fierce independence and intelligence, while she was intrigued by his charisma and worldliness. They shared stolen moments of intimacy, navigating a society that was not ready to accept their connection. Flynn's restless nature and Kitt's rising career eventually pulled them in different directions. But even after they moved on, Kitt never shied away from speaking about the barriers she faced in love and Hollywood, a reminder of how their romance was as much a political statement as it was a personal one. Matt Stone and Angela Howard. Matt Stone, co-creator of South Park, may have built a career in satire and irreverence, but when it came to his personal life, his relationship with Angela Howard was grounded in something much more enduring: stability and family. Meeting in the early 2000s when both were establishing themselves in the entertainment world, they found a connection built on mutual ambition and shared values. Howard, a television executive, understood the pressures of working in Hollywood, and rather than being overwhelmed by Stone's unconventional career, she embraced it. Their relationship grew away from the spotlight, a rarity in an industry known for fleeting romances. Together, they built a life that prioritized family, maintaining a level of privacy that allowed them to thrive outside of Hollywood's glare. Wolfgang Puck and Galila Asefa. Wolfgang Puck built an empire on culinary innovation, but his love story with Galila Asefa was a different kind of artistry. Meeting at a high-profile event in the early 2000s, their connection was immediate, sparked by a shared passion for creativity. His in the kitchen, hers in fashion design. Asefa, known for her impeccable style and philanthropic work, brought a refined elegance to Puck's fast-paced world of fine dining. Their relationship flourished in the midst of their demanding careers, yet they never lost sight of what truly mattered: family, creativity, and giving back. Together, they've championed charitable causes, particularly in education and healthcare, using their combined success to make an impact beyond their industries. Married in an intimate ceremony in Italy, their love story reflects a balance between ambition and personal fulfillment. As Puck continues to expand his culinary empire and Asefa makes her mark in fashion and philanthropy, they remain a testament to how two visionaries from different worlds can create something lasting, both in their work and in their love. Taye Diggs and April Jones. Taye Diggs and April Jones' romance took many by surprise when it first made headlines. While the exact details of how they met remain unclear, reports suggest that they crossed paths at a charity or community event, where their connection quickly grew. Diggs, known for his charm and versatility as an actor, and Jones, a reality TV personality and entrepreneur, seemed like an unlikely pair at first. However, their chemistry became evident through social media, where they frequently shared playful and affectionate moments. Unlike many celebrity couples, they embraced the public aspect of their relationship, often engaging with fans in lighthearted videos and candid interactions. Their romance brought fresh energy to Diggs's love life, following his past relationships. With their dynamic personalities and shared sense of humor, they demonstrated that love doesn't always follow a predictable script. David Hasselhoff and Haley Roberts. David Hasselhoff, the global TV icon from Baywatch and Knight Rider, was no stranger to attention, but in 2011 he met someone who captured his heart in an unexpected way: Haley Roberts, a part-time model and shop assistant from Wales. Their love story began in the most casual way possible. Haley, a longtime fan, approached him for an autograph while he was in Cardiff filming Britain's Got Talent. Rather than just signing and moving on, Hasselhoff struck up a conversation, and a connection was made. Despite their 27-year age gap, their relationship blossomed. Haley, of mixed heritage, brought a fresh perspective to Hasselhoff's life, and he was drawn to her warmth and down-to-earth nature. For years, the couple traveled together, and Haley adjusted to life in the public eye. After several proposals, and Haley initially saying no, she finally agreed, and in 2018 they tied the knot in an intimate ceremony in Italy. Their love story stands out as one of patience and persistence. Hasselhoff has credited Haley with bringing him happiness after years in the limelight, proving that love can come from the most unexpected moments, even a simple request for an autograph. Gary Owen and Kenya Duke. Comedian Gary Owen built his career making people laugh, but behind the scenes, his love story with Kenya Duke was deeply personal and serious. Owen, known for his roles in Think Like a Man and his stand-up that often delved into racial dynamics, met Kenya in the early 2000s. Their relationship quickly turned into something lasting, and they married in 2003. Kenya, a successful entrepreneur, supported Owen as he transitioned from being a U.S. Navy veteran to a comedian. She was often a driving force behind his career, managing family life while he built his reputation. Their interracial marriage was a common theme in Owen's stand-up, and he often joked about being a black comedian trapped in a white guy's body. For years, they were seen as an example of a strong, blended family, raising 3 children together. However, in 2021, Kenya filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. The split was messy, with Kenya publicly accusing Owen of neglecting his family and financial obligations. Dirk Benedict and Tony Hudson. Dirk Benedict, best known for his roles in the A-Team and Battlestar Galactica, found love in the 1980s with actress Tony Hudson. Though Tony had a lower profile in Hollywood, she had a diverse background and made appearances in films and TV series, including Just One of the Guys and Days of Our Lives. Their relationship developed at a time when interracial marriages in Hollywood were still rare. While the couple mostly kept their relationship out of the spotlight, their marriage lasted nearly a decade before ending in divorce in 1995. Together, they had 2 sons, Roland and George, and Benedict has spoken about how fatherhood changed his outlook on life. After their divorce, both moved on to different paths, with Tony continuing sporadic work in the entertainment industry and Benedict focusing on raising his children and writing. Though their love story didn't last forever, it was a notable example of Hollywood relationships that challenged traditional norms in their era.